Hi Libra, this is Jeffrey. This is Red Color. This is your reading for the week of May 16th through the 23rd. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I'm offering 30-minute readings for $30. And I have a lovely line of astrology t-shirts and stickers you should go check out. All the information about all those things is below. It's a really nice day, and windows are open, and it's like a breeze, but it's kind of like almost a warm breeze. It's really nice. Little birdies. Okay. It smells like summer. That's what it is. It smells like summer. There's a certain smell in the air. I had a little sneezing fit earlier, so I don't really get that too much, but okay. All right. It might be time to feel feelings, man. Okay. The Five of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Swords. All right. This is what they might call a bit of a heavy week. Okay, the Five of Cups is about feeling lost, feeling disappointment. It could be about mourning. Mourning of, a loved one. Mourning of, doesn't even have to be a person. Sometimes, you mourn, I don't know, the way you used to be, the way things used to be. A place you lived, a job you had. Okay. But five is about change. So maybe there's going to be some change of heart as to how you feel. Maybe it's a decision to see things in a different way. A decision to where am I looking? What am I concentrating on? Right? Where am I looking? What am I concentrating on? It's like going to a cemetery, right? So you're in the cemetery, and you could be all doom and gloom about all these people that passed on, or you could also be in a state of peace with it and allow yourself to see the flowers that are there, and understand that it's just part of the process, and life goes on. I feel like there's like a decision here. There's like a, okay, because the five is a really funny card in that there are three that are empty, and this is like the disappointment and the loss, and that's the emotion, the water. And here behind you are these two cups. Things like not all is lost. And I feel like the five, makes the decision to, like, if you want to move forward from this sense of grief, you have to make a decision to move forward. Because you get the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is like this blessing from above, a full heart, nourishing, loving, kind, healing. Could be the beginning of a new relationship, a new love, a new new ability to receive. Then we get the nine. And the nine, so a lot of people see this as despair, la, 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 whatever. I'm not taking away from that reading, but all cards have a million meanings, right? Nines are about awareness. So Maybe part of the process is not just emotional, but also mental. Maybe part of the process is to like have your grieving, have your thing, and then have like a big reveal. I think, sometimes our way through thinking things, sometimes it's through the emotion. Sometimes, like to have a really good cry um, is really healing because it's like it just releases something and it's like, it's like making it up to the top of the mountain. It's like, oh, finally. Or making it through a hard day of work, or making it through, a situation that was really uncomfortable, but there's an awareness. This is like a truth that can't be unseen. That's why I always see this card. This is like a truth that can't be unseen. And, sometimes it's really uncomfortable to look at oneself. Sometimes it's really uncomfortable to look at and feel one's emotions. But it's a necessary part of moving forward. And sometimes to see oneself as one truly is, just for a glimmer, just for a moment, right, can be, can make you sad, for like the opportunities you missed, for the things that you lost. And, you know, we need to acknowledge that sometimes things are really sad and sometimes things are, not what we thought they would be. But I do feel that in that process, there's going to be a healing and a gift and almost like I don't know what the word is. I want to say a blessing, but it's not. I mean, yes, it's a blessing, but it's almost like a mist. I know it sounds weird. Uh, you know how little kids are? They're crying because they didn't get the cookie or whatever it is, and they scream and yell and la 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 la. And sometimes the best thing you can do is just change their perspective, right? I think we have to do that for ourselves. It's kind of like you walk into a beautiful store or a beautiful restaurant and it has this ambiance, and it's like, I don't know why, but I feel much better. You know, that's how they get you to buy stuff. It's like, so feel like, have your feelings, but allow it to be, don't get lost because in a certain way, both of these are, not happy, but it's just part of the process. Just because you feel sadness and grief and anxiety and, unpleasant feelings, you don't have to live there. Like the way through a feeling is through the feeling. It's not to like take it on and, oh, I'm going to carry this burden the rest of my life. We all know people like that. And it can have a really healing effect on you to feel it completely. Let it run through you. Let it run through you. Think of it as being in the water, being in the shower, letting the water come down upon you. Like the water's not going to stay on you forever. It runs down your body and it cleanses and cleans and clears, you know, and then, you know, you're dry and you've been transformed. A little bit like that, right? But think of it as a mist because I'm a poet. So I think that's what's going on. And the thing is, when these things come around, it's better to deal with them as they come. It's better to deal with them as they come, as opposed to letting it get really big and really overwhelming. Because then, it's not necessarily a mist. It's all of a sudden it's a flash flood. Mist is much more pleasant than flash. Even a cold mist is more pleasant than a flash flood, even a warm flash flood. So that's my take for you, Libra, for the week. So Um, it's the kind of week where you might have to really, um, stick it out, exercise your muscle, but know that you're not alone. None of us are ever alone. None of us are ever alone. You might feel alone, but you're not alone. None of us are ever alone. Blessings to you. Thanks for tuning in.